Hey guys, we're here. We're alive. It's Mutant and Meta Monday. Hey, how's it going, guys? Okay, yeah, we are live. Okay, we're a little early, well, about a few seconds early. That doesn't matter. As you see, it's Mutant and Meta Monday. So let's see how this goes today. Oh, there's a little Poochie walking around. So,
Oh no.
yeah, would you get your thingy going the way it needs to go?
There we go.
So we are a week away from finishing up on Heroes for Kids Comic-Con. If you didn't get one, let us know. Let me see if I can't grab yours. There we go. We still have a few of these left. The Heroes for Kids exclusive poster done by my daughter, Tessa Johnson. So we still have a few of those left. So if you're looking for one of those, and we still have.
Those will be available up at Villainous Crowns.
These are available at Villainous Crowns.
They will be. I've still got the box.
Oh, we've still got them. But they will be available. We've only have a few left. So these will be available at the Villainous Grounds coffee shop. So we've also got those
a piece.
Huh?
$15.
15 a piece. So we ended up raising 1,200
Or 12,000
or 12,000
100
so far.
so far.
so far.
We still have
12,000.
some donations coming in.
Yeah, we still have a few donations that came in. So we want to say thank you to everybody that has been donating and keep donating because until all the checks clear, it can still tally up. So
I'd love to see about another $310
yeah, I would love to see another $310.
because that would take it to 12.5.
Yeah, that would be awesome. 12.5. What yeah. Hey Wyatt, how's it going? So look forward to hanging out with you guys here again soon, hopefully. We've got next weekend off, and yeah, my house is somewhat getting cleaned up. I said somewhat.
Glad I can see on that side.
Yeah, glad you can see on this side, not the other side of the camera, because the other side of the camera still looks like a bomb went off.
Yeah, next week is the seminary picnic.
I take it. Yeah, next
Remind
weekend.
me to look for hotels.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, get out there.
Next weekend is the seminary picnic here in Perryville, which is pretty much my front yard. So yeah, we will not be out doing anything for seminary picnic.
No.
We haven't been asked, so that's.
At least that nobody will know. Yeah.
Oh, dude, if you want to go out and do it, I mean that's fine. I know I will not be. I need to have a break.
Yeah.
As you see, this past weekend, we did an impromptu. Jess will, as soon as Jess can, she will post some photos on our Facebook page. What?
The table needs to go forward because if anybody has to go through the living room, they're cutting in front of the camera. The coffee table.
Hold on, guys. Minor adjustment.
Technical difficulty.
Hi,
Of
people.
course, Tessa could go through the garage and
There we go. Try that.
Oh.
That was probably weird. Yeah.
I always thought it was a big nose.
Heck no.
Okay.
She's still gonna show.
Because you guys are scooted too far.
Go on.
No, we're not.
Go on with you now.
Okay. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Jonathan, post if you're doing any type of stuff with Bridges Imaging, post a link on there and let us know a little bit about what's going on. I know we've been on a little bit of hiatus. I know you've got some specific projects. I know you and I have talked a little bit about. but I don't know if I can talk about them. But if you want to talk about them, tagging on the in the chat, please do. Definitely, we would love to hear about it.
Yeah.
But let's see, we've got, again, we just got done with Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, and this past weekend, Dennis was able to get us a meet and greet on this past Saturday at the Cape Cinema. Jess will be posting pictures of that on our Instagram and our Facebook page as soon as she can. But we had Deadpool, Wolverine. Oh, hint, hint. We also had Gambit, Colossus, Jubilee, Storm, Elektra,
Thor,
and Thor. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
All out at the Cape Cinema. We took well over 200 photos. Now, that's not what we're posting, but we took well over, or I know there was well over 200 photos taken. We had a blast. I broke my bow staff.
Charged it up too much.
Yes, I charged it up too much.
It's a shame.
Yep.
It's a shame.
We will try our best not to get into spoilers that have not already been spoiled on some form of social media.
Right.
But I can say this much, the movie is good. In typical Deadpool fashion. And I'm surprised Disney even put their name under it. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. I mean, Disney's not exactly known for blood and gore.
Blood and gore, and all of the F-bombs were
Abundant.
Which, so,
but, you know.
in true Deadpool fashion from 1 and 2, it's definitely Deadpool. You know, and
with what they did, it fits. It's a good segue into the MCU.
And the cameos are off the chain.
Yeah. They even had basically retrospect on the Fox movies.
Yes.
And what they had at the end credits.
Yes. So it was a good send off / possible
It's
what
a
we
bridge.
what we could see in the future for what the MCU might do in the future. So I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully Deadpool and Wolverine got Marvel out of its rut.
Right. Hopefully.
You know.
I mean, I guess Hugh Jackman's back.
I read an article today that there are no immediate plans in the future to replace Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Right.
Okay, Jonathan, he says we are starting audiobooks with Bound by Blood and 13th Darkness. We are editing what we have of 13th Darkness to do a concept episode to shop for funds. Awesome, thank you. And soon we will start Bound by Blood casting, which is awesome as well.
Sounds like
so.
Got some irons in the fire.
Yep.
Good
So
to go.
we've been talking a little bit of some stuff, but I wanted to let Jonathan announce all of that. So that is pretty
Right.
cool. Awesome. Look forward to getting in front of or behind the camera, depending on what he wants me to do. I mean, that's. Hey, Chuck, how's it going?
Hello.
Yeah, we're just talking a little bit about. I don't even. What did you title this week's?
Warning, possible spoilers.
Warning, possible spoilers.
No, spoilers possible.
Huh? Okay.
Spoilers possible.
Warnings, yeah. Again, we're going to try not to get into too much of the Deadpool movie, but again, the Deadpool movie was awesome. We want to send a big shout out to Marcus Theater in Cape Girardeau for letting us come in as
Right.
our Marvel characters, the Deadpool, Wolverine, and honestly, how's this? Here's a little bit of a spoil. Every character but one that we had in the photos that Jess will be posting was in the movie.
Actually, two. A Stormman.
Yes.
Stormman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every character that we had but one
Right.
was in the movie.
All right. Yeah, Jubilee was not in the.
Slapping.
Okay. Anyway.
Spoiler, there you go. See, I told you it was going to happen. And it wasn't by me this time.
Yeah. I'm the Tom Holland of this group.
I believe it.
Yeah. Okay.
You're about the right size, too.
Yeah.
Just a little older.
Yeah. Way older. You don't want to know where the webs are, dude.
I know there's a few people we could probably ask.
Mongolian
no.
beef is walking away.
The Mongolian beef is
That's all you.
That must be fresh Mongolian beef still
Oh
on
my
the
God.
hoof.
Well, how's this? It was awesome enough. Well, and correction, we didn't have Deadpool and Wolverine. We had Peter Pool and Wolverine. And it's nothing against Paul, but after going through everything and watching the movie,
It was more like Deadpool.
it was. Paul matched almost identical to Peter in the movie.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
awesome.
yeah.
It was.
Paul had a hard time of it afterwards.
Oh.
Everybody got into their regular clothes to watch the movie after we did our meet and greet. And the poor guy, I guess he was so much in a hurry he forgot to pack a pair of pants. He had to go to Walmart in the Deadpool costume to go
And
buy a pair of
we're
pants.
not picking on Paul whatsoever.
Paul
I know somebody else that's done the same thing.
I have too. Yes,
Yes.
I have left part of my change of clothes. Hell, I've even left part of a costume at an event, or even forgot to bring part of a costume to a show
Right.
and couldn't suit up.
Right.
So yes, I've. Take that back. It's no worse than the first time I ever.
Booth at SemoCon. Sorry, forgot that.
Let's see.
Okay.
And we will have a booth with the.
1923 Hot Rod and Arthur.
Oh, at SemoCon. Awesome. That'll be cool.
Yeah, Booth at SemoCon.
That will definitely be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the first times, for almost the first 2 years of dressing up as Superman, was almost nightmarish for me. Because getting into costume and that, number one, I didn't know about the proper attire. Under attire.
Yeah.
I've accidentally left attire at shows or forgot to bring attire. I mean, hell, the first time we met is a prime example. But before that, before that, I even started off, okay, you were doing a Relay for Life event in Perryville.
Right.
And we had one of our friends from the St. Louis area came down to help you, and he did Superman.
Right.
Well, at that time, I did not know you or Charlie.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we had just started Heroes for Kids.
Right.
And again, this is
Millisecond
before.
beforehand.
Yeah, this is before we met you.
Right.
So, I'm working on getting my costume here. I am at work. Jess is here at home, or comes home for lunch real quick, and she goes, "Honey, you do not want to come home for lunch." I'm like, okay.
Right.
So she goes, "Your costume come in?" I'm like, ooh, awesome. I'm going to come home and say, no, you don't want to come home for lunch. I'm like, okay. Curiosity kills a cat. Especially a stray cat. And guess what I did? I come home for lunch.
And
I get in the office and I open up this box. She goes, you don't want to do that. I open up this box and instead of the Henry Cavill Man of Steel suit, I have a pink and purple pregnant woman's suit and her infant suit in a box about this big.
oh Lord.
I wear a size 13 shoe. That already is going to be in a box about like this. Okay. Yeah. Get online, call the guy, and like, hey, what's going on? You sent me the wrong suit. He looks at his shipping manifestos or whatever. My suit went to Washington State. I got some pregnant lady's suit from Washington.
And she's dressing up as pregnant Superman.
No, some whatever it was.
Right.
So we had to try an overnight. This was Thursday
Right.
before the Relay for Life event.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I was supposed to have it overnighted to me by Friday so I could make sure everything fit to where I could be at the
Thing on
Relay for
Saturday.
Life event on Saturday.
Right.
Guess what didn't show up? Guess who showed up in a black t-shirt with a red logo, blue jeans, and walked in there as Superboy? Me. And you were already gone, and so was Charlie. So we still never met
Right.
at this point. 2 days later, guess what shows up at my door? My Superman suit. The next weekend was Cape Comic-Con. That was where we met.
Right.
So, but the thing, no, it wasn't the next weekend, because the next weekend we got sent for that was the Backpack for Fridays. And that was where you ended up accidentally taking a photo, and yeah, we found out that I needed
I
different.
didn't accidentally take a photo. You just, yeah.
We had a minor situation with Superman because Superman was inappropriately trying to show how super he was, and we had no idea.
You had a tall building to leap.
So
You
this
were
was
trying to bend steel in your bare hands. Change the course of mighty rivers. But faster than a speeding bullet.
You're not getting called for Mongolian beef for like the next year. That is where this is going. Just to give you a heads.
Stop while you're ahead before you're completely buried.
I'm just
you're
still on Louise in this.
I mean, he's in the process of getting the last little load of dirt thrown on him. So,
I said before he was
oh
completely
man!
buried.
But see, look at that! Look, you making all your crude comments. We're down to one person now.
And that's probably me. Or her.
It's probably just.
Yeah.
But no. This was before I found out about the correct undergarments that we needed for suits. So yeah. So even Cape Con, I had to watch when we first met. I had to watch what was going on. But then again, here's another one of the snafus. I didn't bring a change of clothes, so here I am going to dinner with all these cosplayers who are in street clothes, and I am the only one dressed as Superman.
Right. You didn't plan on going to dinner afterwards.
No, I didn't.
You planned on going home.
Hey, can I have my drink, please?
No.
Okay. So yeah, we were planning on going home, and then we ran into you at the Comic-Con, at Cape Comic-Con, and that was April of 2015. No, 16.
15.
15, okay. April of 2015, and we pitched the idea of Heroes for Kids, and that, hey, I lived in Perryville, and pretty much the rest is history.
Right.
And then now I've got all the proper wear. Yeah, so
You even did that one time in Fredericktown with the Waffle House. You didn't have.
yeah, we did. Yeah, that was one of the. No, I think that was all of
It was
us.
like a Christmas thing, and then.
We did that on purpose though, because I mean, we just drove from here over in costume.
Right.
Because there wasn't any time to change.
Yeah,
Right.
we didn't have time to change.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's. Hey, somebody's back on. Hey, awesome. Whoever's on, say hello. But no, again, so we do Deadpool and Wolverine over the weekend, and yeah, it was again an awesome movie. Awesome cameos. Very well done cameos. The only thing that I have to say is I'm used to seeing Gambit look like this. And that's a spoiler, just give you a heads up. And that one's already been out there for a while. SimoCon, hey.
Jonathan's still here.
And everybody, I'll just do it. Channing Tatum plays Gambit in, so he gets to actually come out as Gambit. Now, if you haven't seen how he does it, Gambit looks like this: tall, stocky, not stocky, but athletically built. The Channing Tatum has gotten stocky, and he's not as tall as what the comic accurate was. So really, that was my only complaint. The suit, top notch. The his accent, awesome. Because the only thing that we've ever heard from off of Gambit is the animated series. You know, X-Men, the animated series, or X-Men 97, or Wolverine and the X-Men, or X-Men Evolution. So you've got 4 renditions, or even the video games, which were also vocalized or audioed by those actors that did Gambit's voice in the animated series. Then you had Tyler Ketch, which Tyler Ketch, to me, was one of the best parts of Wolverine Origins. Accent was practically spot on. I mean, but again, he is the first one to give it a go in live action.
Right.
Now, Gambit was actually supposed to be in 2 of the X-Men movies, the original X-Men movies.
Right.
X-Men 2, he was actually originally supposed to be the one that took out the president at the beginning of the movie.
Right.
And instead, they flipped it to Nightcrawler. But in the but if you read the novel, it's still Nightcrawler that takes out the president at the beginning of the movie. But if you read the novel of X-Men 2, you see Gambit's name come up in when Wolverine's in Alkali Lake before he fights Lady Deathstrike. Gambit's name comes up on the computer as Brendan LeBeau.
Right.
But then when they do the panel swap, and Stryker goes and tries taking out the mutants. In the novel, Gambit, one of the pans through the foggy mutant cloud that through Xavier's head that goes through, is Gambit actually playing cards playing poker at a casino, and the cards charge up and blow up the table. So that was in X-Men 2. In X-Men 3, he's not in the movie, but there is a still. They actually had the stunt double for Wolverine, for Hugh Jackman, actually played Gambit in X-Men 3, The Last Stand, but he was one of the Brotherhood. They clipped the scene where Gambit was in They clipped all of Gambit's scenes out of the movie.
Right.
But if you watch, there is one still of Gambit on the where Magneto talks to the multitude
Right.
of mutants
Right.
with Jean Grey
Right.
or Dark Phoenix at that time.
Right.
Gambit's actually supposed to be up there with him. They reshot it and took him out.
I wonder why.
Don't know. I guess it was probably because of the stuff that they had to do with Wolverine's stunt double. But if you read the novel, in the book or in the movie where Magneto takes and frees Juggernaut, Multiple Man, and goes to save Mystique,
Right.
and she gets shot with a tranquilizer.
Right.
Okay. Gambit is actually in that scene. He's supposed to be because as Magneto walks into the prison trailer, he does all of them on the right side.
Right.
There's cells on the left side. Gambit was on the left side. He frees Gambit. That's how Gambit entered into the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So Gambit, and it's the Gambit from where he blew up the table in X2.
Okay.
So Stryker's people, they end up capturing Gambit. After that, he's in jail. Okay, Magneto saves him along with Juggernaut, Multiple Man, and leaves Mystique, and that's where it goes
Right.
from there. But Gambit is also supposed to be in the big fight at the end, but they took his character. But because they ended up extracting his character completely out of the movie.
Oh.
So Gambit actually had a pretty big role in 2 and 3, but you didn't get to actually see the live action Gambit until X-Men Origins Wolverine,
Right.
played by Tyler Ketch, which again did an awesome job. And then you fast forward a couple years, Channing Tatum was slated to do the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the Fox Disney buyout.
So
the
it went
movie
into
got
development
and so
hell.
it went into development hell. So we again, spoiler. I'm not going to get too much into it, but Channing Tatum finally gets to do his acting gig as Gambit. He gets to bring out his Cajun heritage a little bit because he is from the Louisiana area. So he gets to bring that out a little bit. So the accent, so you have somebody that actually has that Louisiana Cajun X type accent that throws into it. The costume, almost spot on to what we got there. But very good. His bantering in it, the whole 9 yards. He gets to talk a little bit, and then I'll leave it at there because you gotta watch the movie. It is awesome, especially for us Gambit fans. It's pretty cool.
But you could definitely tell this was a bridge from Fox movies
to
to Marvel Studios because you saw a lot of old familiar faces from the Fox movies.
Mm-hmm.
Even some that are now part of the MCU, but they were playing their old Fox role.
Right.
Okay. That gives
Look
you-
for
yeah.
look for cameos. Look
Right.
for cameos. Look for Look and listen for Easter eggs.
They got plenty of them.
They got plenty of them. Look for the slapstick comedy in it. It is.
Sometimes the Easter eggs are in what Deadpool says.
Yeah.
Just like in that one movie where he's like, well, whatever you do, don't put me in anything green and nothing CGI.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an Easter egg for other movies.
Yeah, the Easter egg from him.
He does that in
He does, yeah.
each
So,
of these movies. So.
the movie is awesome. Hello, whoever's back, whoever's on here, the third person, fourth person, whatever. Please say hi, drop comments. Let us know if you've seen the Deadpool movie. Again, it's awesome. And for all the people that came out and saw the Deadpool movie and hung out with us and got photos with us over the weekend. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Again, thank you everybody for came out to Cape and watched the movie. It was awesome. Hopefully, the movie theater loved it.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many people from the kitchen, the behind the concessions, the ticket takers,
Right.
all came over and got photos with it. The manager we even got the manager over there. He didn't want to, but we got the manager over there to take photos with us.
Well, Kevin, that's not the first time he's done this, though. I mean, he called me up to see if I would.
Hey, Chris. Chris is on here.
Hey,
Did
Chris.
Paul get all your suit back to you? And hey, Jonathan. And Paul, just to give you a heads up, or Chris, Paul looked more like Peter in your Deadpool costume. So yeah, trust me, you'll have to watch the movie.
I mean, he still did a good job.
He did an awesome job. It was. And we just come up with that today. It was. But yes, DJ has it. Don't let DJ put it on. You will completely. It won't be a suit for you anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, the movie was awesome. I can't say enough about it. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman did an awesome job in the movie. Yeah. Oh, Jonathan was saying hi to the new viewers. But hi again. Yeah. Yes, as you see, it is Mutant Meta Monday. So we've got the metahumans, Superman. Well, Superman is not really a metahuman, but Batman is. Batman is now considered a metahuman. So we've got, and then we've got Gambit. And then we've got the almost accurate size Wolverine.
Compared to the car.
Now here's a funny thing though. These four have been in a comic together.
Yes.
These two have stole that vehicle.
That is true too.
Batman needs to work on a security system.
Now, here's another thing. In the Deadpool Wolverine movie, who's the guy that they mentioned by name?
They did not mention him in name.
Yes, they did.
No, they did not.
Yeah, they did.
They did not mention him in it.
Yeah,
they
did.
In the Deadpool movie, they mentioned both Superman and Batman. So don't even go there. But they did not mention Batman or Superman by name.
Yes, they did. I can prove it. He said when he put on the helmet, the Wolverine helmet, he said, "You look like Batman with a couple."
No, I thought he said he looked like
bleep bleep handles. Yes, he said that.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He said something about the bleep bleep handles. Yes, but he didn't say.
Yeah.
He could move his neck.
He said something about, wow, the other guy can't move his neck.
Right.
And then he goes, yeah, guess what? Those are the bleep bleep handles.
Yeah.
He did not say
But
Batman.
he did say his name.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the movie.
Rewatch the movie. He does mention
Elizabeth, hello.
Hi, Elizabeth. So anyway, he did. He mentioned him. That's why I was cracking up over in my little recliner over there. I was like, I can't believe it. You got it. He hits him rapid fire, man. You blink, you miss it.
Yeah. Movie's good. One-liners, the whole 9 yards.
He goes through every universe. He doesn't care. Green Lantern, Batman, whatever.
You got to admit though, the best one-liner was Deadpool to Gambit.
What? Which one?
The best one was from Deadpool to Gambit. I'm not going to say it.
Okay, well then.
Because I don't want to spoil it. We're already spoiling it.
Make sure it didn't happen. No. Anyway.
Gambit needs a dialect coach.
Yeah.
Where Deadpool looks at Gambit and goes, "Who's your dialect coach?" But again, dang, my side is itching. But no.
Okay.
But again, that's what I'm talking about. Gambit's accent in the movie is spot on.
Right.
I mean, it would be what you can understand him, but it's got that Cajun flair to it. So it's got that sound like he mumbling a little bit, and yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like you might have a little bit of wild turkey in them or something.
no, I think that was more Jim Beam.
Jim Beam?
It was Jim
Okay.
Beam.
Yeah. Okay.
Ask Wolverine. It was Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Jonathan says, "Be back, guys."
Be back, guys. All right.
So
But
yeah,
anyway, yeah.
but the movie was awesome.
Oh,
We've got next. So this week we're going to try cleaning up a little bit in the house. We're trying to get the house straightened up. We've got inventory still to do. I know I said that last time as well. We've got some inventory we've got to get done. Cleaning up the house a little bit, and then so that's what we're doing this week, next week, and part of the week after. What is it in 3 weeks? The 14th? 20th. 25th. Oh, so we've got more than just a couple weeks off. Almost got a full month off.
We almost need it.
We would have had a full month off, but somebody scheduled something already.
Well, wait a minute. Hold up. We've got Toyman on the 25th, but we are still looking at 2 events at least, and they're more of a meet and greet. We are still going to be doing the check presentation, the actual check presentations,
Right.
to the Kenny Rogers Center and the Senior Center, and we're going to possibly do those live. What do you think? And because we'll do them live. Jess will be behind the camera going "Doo" with the camera while see if we can't get to see if we can't get the DC Trinity to come in
Yeah.
and do the check presentations for
Yeah. Let me
all
know.
the kiddos and
Let me know so I can set something up so I can be there. But,
so well with the one being in town,
yeah, the one being in town. The it's funny, Mom. I was talking to Mom about the show. I was telling her, what all we managed to gather, and she goes down there just about every day and helps them out. And she said that they couldn't shut up about how excited they were that we were helping them out. And they said, "We met your son. He was so sweet." And Mom was like, "You sure that was my son?" So anyway, I was like, "Thanks, Mom." Anyway, but yeah, so they're really excited.
So
they have 2 vehicles that are down and out right now that they
Right.
used to deliver meals.
so
So that money is going to help them to repair those vehicles.
awesome.
So that
That's
they
all.
can get back up to delivering meals without using their own personal vehicles.
Sweet, cool. Yeah, what was that? I drove by there today, and there was a bunch of they were carrying out totes to vehicles.
Right.
So for lunch, because it was right around lunchtime. So,
Yeah, they've been using personal vehicles, and by giving them this money, it'll help them get the vehicles allotted.
the
for
actual
for
vehicles
delivering the
for
meals. Yeah, that'll get them back up.
the
and
Meals
running.
on Wheels
They
vehicles.
were kind of worried about that because both of them had broke down, and,
Yeah. Well,
and they didn't have the money to actually fix them.
Right.
They needed
Well,
to have
hopefully, like I said, hopefully within the next week or so, everything clears the bank. We can get a date set up, and we can do the check presentations with that. So that'll be awesome. So we're going to try doing that live on Facebook. That way, everybody can see, everybody cheer and see and all that other kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
and not necessarily cheer and see what's going on, but it's seeing the good we do, seeing the smiles on the faces, not just the kids, but also the adults' faces that we get to help as well.
Right.
And you can't say "oh folk," because but the adults, the elderly folks.
Quit talking about Dennis like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are a senior citizen
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I qualify for a senior citizen discount. Yeah.
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 We need to get you a walker. You're going to be Old Man Wayne. No, okay.
Old Man Wayne?
Yeah, well, let's see. You and Jody have to battle out for Old Man Wayne. Because he pulled off Old Man Wayne at Comic-Con. And, oh my God.
Jody swings a mean cane, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I had to leave the booth because I was giving him ideas. And,
Jen was about to kill
Jen was ready to shoot me. I mean, to the point her foot was tapping on the ground. I was like, okay. I looked at Jody and went, I better get out of here because I see her tapping her foot. And Jody just busted up laughing. But no, I told him he needed a tall stuffed Doberman.
Right.
That way he could walk around and had like a little bark box on it that he'd be growled bark box. So he could drag it around as he's walking around as Old Man Wayne and.
Maybe talk Connor into doing
Terry. Yeah. You could do, and then we could do the Batman and Superman from that era. I could do the black and white suit that Superman wears in Batman Forever or Batman Begins Beyond, and then you can do the Batman from Batman Beyond.
Okay.
Not Terry McGinnis's Batman, but the other Batman.
The Bruce Wayne Batman right before he hung up the cow.
Well, right after he hangs up the cow, because I know he jumps back in it later on in the series.
Okay. Oh, like
I
know what you're talking about. When he got the
almost
the serum and it made him younger again.
Yeah, no, when he had almost the mechanical suit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got you. All right, yeah.
That or have Jody do the mechanical suit, and you do Old Man Wayne.
That'll work. I don't even have to color my hair.
No, you don't.
Y'all got the gray.
I wouldn't have to color mine either because
do salt and pepper. But Jonathan's back. We gotta quit talking about him.
I didn't talk about it first time.
I didn't either, but
Okay.
I was trying to make him feel self-conscious, but thanks. Anyway.
But no, so yeah, we've got the check presentations we're hopefully going to be doing within the next month. Again, we're just waiting on a few things to clear. And as soon as all that stuff clears, we are looking at, then we've got Toyman on the 25th. SemoCon next, or what's next?
Clydesdales.
Ooh, we'll be in Cape for the Clydesdales.
Yes.
He can do wrinkles on you.
Okay.
Jonathan, I don't think he needs any more though. I mean,
I
he's
have
got
some already built in.
I mean, a few would make him a little older.
I could go over to Dad's and borrow his wooden cane. He's still got his aluminum one. I'll borrow his wood one. And then I've got a closet cosplay that I can do that will be Old Man Wayne.
Yeah.
So.
See, I mean, you already got it. You just need to get you a Doberman pinscher and have it follow you around.
Have Karis dress up as a Doberman.
Oh my God! No,
Yeah.
no,
You
Karis.
can't have the Doberman be bigger than that.
That was just mean.
No, that's honest.
It's still mean.
If you didn't hear what Jess said,
Don't say it.
If you didn't hear what Jess said, she said the Doberman can't be bigger than Batman.
Yeah, he can. Little man.
Oh. Saw
So
preview.
shall I make Sassy dress up as?
That would be more accurate. Hey, Adrian, you have mail at the house. But saw Creature Commando, the preview for Creature Commandos.
Right.
So you just saw it. Looks interesting. Looks not the original lineup for the Creature Commandos, but it looks awesome. And that's in December.
Yeah, I mean,
Watermelon salad.
Weasel wasn't a part of the original one.
Right. Got to see a preview of the Penguin.
Right.
A more in-depth preview for the Penguin. The preview that they showed at San Diego Comic-Con.
Right.
That was pretty cool.
Right. That's pretty
And it happens, the way it looks is it happens after
Yeah, it happens.
the Batman.
It happens in between the first one and the second one that they
Yeah.
played.
So, and then look forward to seeing it. It comes out this month on I believe it's the 17th. I'll have some of my pineapple. I think it comes out on the 17th, or at least the 2-hour season premiere, and that is the final season 4 of Superman and Lois. So we get to see what happens at because the end of season 3 they had Bizarro turned Superman, or Bizarro turned Doomsday, and Superman clash at the end of season 3.
Right.
And it leaves as they're doing getting ready to do the Wonder Powers.
But from what I gather, this season is going to be a shortened season. It's only going to be 10
Yeah, it's only going to be like 10 episodes, but from what I understand, it's going to, it starts off, it's going to be 10, it's 10 episodes. First episode starts off with a 2-hour premiere, and it pretty much from what I've read, they do the death and rebirth pretty much of Superman.
Right.
So it's a little.
By the way, my wife gave me clearance to buy the unicorn Chelsea sent the other day.
Oh my God.
Yes, that will be awesome.
Put a little backpack and yeah.
No, the writer one, yeah. But no, it's supposed to cover the death and rebirth of Superman.
Right.
So we're going to get both of them in this 10 episodes.
Right.
So it's going to be one of those. It's from the get-go, high impact, hit the feels as you walk in the door.
And at least what they're doing with season 4, they're going to wrap it up, give it a season finale.
Yeah.
Unlike Batwoman, which they just let sort of drop and splash all over the place.
But no, it's from what I'm understanding, everything is supposed to. They leave Smallville, go back to Metropolis, and that's where the finale ends. That's where the final season takes place. 90% of it takes place in Metropolis. Luthor is supposed to be the big bad guy of the final season. So,
okay.
Hey, I got to go, guys. Good watching you again. Getting back to my old me. Awesome, cool, good to hear, Jonathan.
Yeah.
And definitely look forward to getting into the roles again. So definitely looking forward to that.
So just
again,
when you're ready and give us a call.
Again, whether it be in front of the camera, behind the camera, I want to, I don't, here's one thing. I don't know which I had more fun with. Looking at something, going, this is, being the actor in front of the camera. I have fun doing it because I get to do whatever. I get to play a character. But even behind the camera, I get to imagine what's going on and direct.
Well, it's just getting your creative juices.
Yeah, it helps. Yeah,
you're helping to create a story. You're helping to create something.
So getting to put my input into it and So
before Simo kind of. Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely awesome.
Definitely.
So it's one of those things, being in front of the camera, yes, I love that. Jonathan let me do a little bit of stuff behind the scenes, behind the camera. I love that as well. So, thank you for popping that, letting me do a little bit of both, getting my start in all of it. So that was
And I like
and
the
hope
idea
that
of
we can
doing
go.
a concept episode instead of trying to do a bunch of seasons. Let's get
Well, and the thing is
kind of get an anchor.
yeah,
to
we'll get that
so-
anchor, and hopefully we can get some funds in for it. And what, Dennis, I have audio parts
for an episode of Bound by Blood called
Dead Things. Dead Things.
Oh, sweet.
Dead Things.
Let me know when you're ready, and we'll
Yeah.
finagle the schedule to make it there.
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of them that it's, with John, me getting involved with Bridges Imaging, it's helped me open up to doing again. Hopefully, the one project I did up in the with Bishop Stevens and the called the Derek Todd Lee, the Baton Rouge serial killer. Hopefully my stuff doesn't hit the editing floor, and I I'm in it,
Right.
and I do a good, I did a good enough job to.
Right.
Okay, Adrian. But hopefully I did a good enough job to, keep this rolling and help Jonathan keep stuff rolling with, the stuff that he's got going with Bridges Imaging.
Right.
So yeah, it's a little tit for tat. So and maybe that'll help me with getting the word out for Heroes for Kids even more. So yeah. Night, guys. Yes. Good night, Jonathan.
Night, Jonathan.
So yeah, it's again, I can't wait to get back in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see what we got. Wow, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah. And I got to pick up Karis at 9. So.
Oh, okay. So we got roughly about 30 more minutes left before we can start toning it back down a little bit.
Right.
What are you watching in there?
Nothing.
Well, while we've got you guys here, double check. Well, for the 4 people that are on here, send out your thing to your friends, your families. Tell them to subscribe, like, share our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and our YouTube page, which is all titled Heroes for Kids at Perryville, or Heroes for Kids Perryville Mo. So that is our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and our YouTube page. The more subscribers we get, the better things can be. So we can get on YouTube more instead of having to do them on Facebook and then download them. We can just go right on YouTube and then stream it live on everything.
If we get enough subscribers, we can end up being monetized, and all that money can go toward charitable events.
Yes, that'll also help.
So I can subscribe on the YouTube channel.
Yes, but no, we're looking forward to up and coming things. If anybody wants to see their favorite superhero or something at one of the events, please holler at us, say something, shoot us a message. That way we can see what we have for what we have coming up and see if we have anything available. Again, right now we've got the 2 check presentations that we've got to do. We've also got to do, then we've got Toyman on the 25th of next month. We have the Clydesdale event down in Cape at Capahall Park, I think it is. I have to double check on that.
Because I think it's also during a baseball game, right?
It's an all-day thing.
Yeah, it's an all-day thing. Yes.
Yeah.
So everybody be prepared for a long, exciting day.
Yeah.
But again, it's to help get our charity organization out there as well. So we'll get out there, we'll have some fun, and so that's what we've got coming up for our next couple events. So the check presentations, which we're going to do live on Facebook. Then we've got the Toyman show on the 25th of August, and then we've also got the Clydesdale event. I think is that the weekend after that, I believe so, because I don't have the calendar right in front of me.
Which one are you looking for?
Clydesdale event,
August 31st.
August 31st. So yeah, that takes you all the way up. That gives you all the way our August events.
That's on Saturday, and then on Monday we're in Advance for Labor Day.
Oh, Monday will be in advance for Labor Day. So
Okay. So
So yeah, so we're gonna have. So I mean,
Full weekend.
I need to get you. So I need to get you. I need to send you a photo.
Okay.
That way you can get me extended list for the rest of the year.
Okay.
All right. But no, other than that, with Dennis having to go get his evil spawn, and the reason why I say that,
Capahall baseball field.
and reason why I say that is because his daughter does an excellent Raven. So yeah, she does.
Yeah.
So also an excellent SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really two. She does a medic from.
She does. Yeah.
What's the medic?
One of
From?
that-
Well, like
I'm
a
not-
video game
well,
or
it's
It's
like
the
something.
animes.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but Jess, do you have anything?
And she also does Huntress.
Oh yeah, and Huntress.
So.
She does a really good huntress.
Yes, she
Yes.
does. Jess, do you have anything? Tessa, we're working on possibly I want to get her a Starfire because she would do perfect as Starfire. But we got to get her an orange suit because I am not painting her body orange. That's just not going to happen. Yeah. Just not going to happen.
Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But find her a good suit for her Starfire.
Right. Something tasteful and yet.
Yeah.
If anybody is interested in making a donation before we completely total out, they can contact us through Heroes for Kids.
I don't know if they can hear you, dear.
I'm too tired to get up.
Okay.
Okay, what she's basically saying is that if you want to still donate to Heroes for Kids for us, from what we gathered from the Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, if you still want to donate, you still have time to do so. And so
Yeah.
she's saying you can contact us on our Heroes for Kids page.
On
What
our
about
Heroes for
the Heroes
our
for
Heroes
Kids
for Kids
Comic-Con page?
No, the Heroes for Kids page because right now I
Heroes
think
for Kids page.
the Heroes for Kids Comic-Con page is getting ready to
Start transitioning.
start transitioning into next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, just give us a holler and tell us what you want to do, because we still got a little bit of time left.
Yep. So
Vendors, I will be posting the date soon.
vendors, Jess will be posting the date soon for next year's con. It is already on the books for July 19th and 20th, 2025. Well, she's posting it, but I'm letting people on here know. So get ready. Let's be happy. And let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Jess, do you have anything else that you want to try slapping me with? I know you're growling at me over there.
Just gonna slap you with some beef tips. Just the tips.
He's cruising to lose all cooking. He's cruising to lose all eating privileges here.
Oh, God. Dennis, do you have anything?
No, I don't.
No, he's cruising to lose all eating privileges here.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
No, we have nothing else. So, be looking out for our video, our 2 live videos that we're doing for our check presentations for the Kenny Rogers Center and the Senior Center. Hopefully we'll have those, everything scheduled with those within the next couple weeks.
Right.
And look forward to seeing everybody at Toyman on the 25th. And on the following weekend, looking forward to seeing everybody at Capitol Hall Park in Cape Girardeau. And then at the Labor Day Picnic in Advance. So, again, like, share, subscribe to our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and our YouTube page, which is all under the name Heroes for Kids, Perryville Mo. We love you all. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Thank you and hopefully we didn't spoil too much of the movie for you tonight.
Yeah.
Go check out
Spoilers.
Deadpool, Wolverine at your local theater. It is an awesome movie. Have fun with it. That's what it's about. Good night. We love you.